Hello gamers, in this video, we will be looking at the best Ubisoft games for PC ever made. Please keep in mind, this is my personal experience. Ubisoft has been in business since 1986, and they didn't made a lot of great AAA titles, but that only lasted till the PlayStation 3 era, the time Ubisoft started to become one of the best gaming companies in the industry. So without wasting your time, let's get started. Number 9. Call of Juarez Gunslinger. The Call of Juarez series are pretty average Western shooters. However, Gunslinger took them to a new level. Having an unreliable narrator dictate what did and didn't happen, constantly changing levels as people call him out on his actions, was a great idea for a game. Not many tried this style before or since. The narrative was interesting while the shooting and Western motif felt right. It was a lower budgeted project, but it was well worth the experimentation. Number 8. Beyond Good and Evil. The strong allure of that game can all be traced back to the original darling. It was a mix of open-world exploration games with a hint of stealth and a big chunk of platforming. It wasn't anything new in terms of these gameplay elements, but the characters and setting of an oppressed futuristic galaxy struck a chord with many gamers, hence our excitement for the long-awaited sequel. Number 7. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Probably my favorite AC game since Black Flag. It might be personal opinion, as I much prefer ancient Greece to Egypt, but I also just connect with the characters in this game more than Origins. Ubisoft intertwined all the good elements from the previous titles while injecting some new ones, and the results are stellar. Naval warfare is now far more enjoyable with the new implementations. Pirating has never been more fun. The combat system still feels a bit sluggish, lacking variety, but good on its own merits. Stealth seems oddly satisfying, though. Number 6. Watch Dogs 2. The first Watch Dogs was touted as the second coming when this current generation was around the corner. It wowed audiences at E3 2012, but when it finally came out it was met with lukewarm reception. The tone was too dark for its own good, and everything just didn't feel right. The sequel improved a lot on this concept. No, it still wasn't a spectacle to see, but the lighter tone made it actually fun to play. Plus Marcus was a more likable protagonist than Aiden. Number 5. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist. Splinter Cell always felt like this box answer to Metal Gear Solid. It was different in that it was more of a technical stealth game rather than one with robots and guys that shot bees. Even after coming to other consoles, it just never felt right. That is until Blacklist, which made the game more lenient on penalties, allowing Sam Fisher to complete his objectives more freely. On top of that, it had an excellent co-op campaign. Why it hasn't received a sequel or remaster still is beyond us. Number 4. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Master the art of destruction and gadgetry in Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Face intense close-quarters combat, high lethality, tactical decision-making, team play and explosive action within every moment. Experience a new era of fierce firefights and expert strategy born from the rich legacy of past Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six games. Number 3. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Great game, it is huge game with a huge map and tons of things to do and find. The world is so beautiful, full of tropical islands. Countless treasure maps. Endless conflict with ships hunting animals, sharks and giant whales in a size of the ship. A plenty of upgrades on the ship makes it better and better. The story keeps you thinking. It is a catchy story with pirates that make it always wonder what will happen next. Number 2. Far Cry 3. No one remembers the original Far Cry. The sequel had some fans, but it was still a niche product. The third game is where things got good, prompting Ubisoft to pump out sequels like crazy. It started out like a horror film with some of the least unlikable characters. A bunch of preppy rich kids on vacation. After they are captured, they must fend for themselves and get their hands dirty with blood. Exploring the jungle, taking down enemy camps, and amassing large amounts of pelts for upgrades was an experience we won't soon forget. Number 1. Assassin's Creed Ezio Trilogy. Experience the series that redefined the action-adventure genre in one compelling collection on Blu-ray. Renowned for its groundbreaking single-player storytelling and multiplayer modes, Assassin's Creed Ezio Trilogy makes a great a gift or simply to immerse yourself in an action-packed compilation that has achieved numerous accolades including Game of the Year awards. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. And if you find the video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.